Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We are going to talk about XRP. And once again, this is the 1-day chart. We're sitting here just above 43.5 cents. It was another green day for XRP, but again, no real price movement. Ripple unloads 150 million XRP amid looming SEC settlement. Others move 400 million XRP as well. So once again, people think that Ripple moved this XRP anticipating the settlement happening. But Ripple could have moved these tokens for any reason. Maybe they're planning another acquisition. Who knows? I do believe that settlement is going to happen when we all least expect it. There's people saying it's going to happen by the end of this month. Let's wait and see. Now, I got to share this with all of you. I found the end of Crypto X. And what's at the end? A guy waiting to tell you how they are going to deliberately crash the new financial system so they have a reason to bring in Bitcoin as the only payment option. Yes, I had a guy argue that out with me earlier today. He even said that John McAfee sent him all the paperwork on it, but he can't share it with others. I'm telling you, Crypto X gets crazy sometimes. But this is what I think is coming. This comes from the crypto philosopher. And I like a lot of what he says. You should definitely give him a follow over there on X. The black swan is the flippening of Bitcoin and XRP. Be prepared now. And I agree. I think it starts with Tether. And you see, Evergrande, $300 billion debit, goes cities. You know, no matter how you look at this, they are definitely setting up for the fall of Tether. And I think when it happens, it's going to end up taking Bitcoin and Ethereum with it. But then this is how it all ends. That's the beginning of the end for Bitcoin. This is the end. You've heard of Soros. You've heard of Gates. Now meet the demon that you may not have heard of, but who is every bit as evil. Larry Fink, chairman and CEO of BlackRock. Everybody acts like BlackRock is their friend in the Bitcoin community. I see it all day long. This guy does not care about your Bitcoin. He does not care about anything. He cares about making money for himself. And when the time is right, we will see BlackRock emerge as the Trojan horse for Bitcoin. It is just a matter of time. Senator Cynthia Lummis backs Ian Cain for Senate due to his crypto knowledge. Crypto community is split, preferring XRP advocate John Deaton. Deaton supporter Bill Morgan doubts Lummis is aware of his contributions. You know, what Johnny Deaton did for this community is great. He brought this community together to fight back against the SEC. He kept us up to date all along the way. I don't know who you like, who you don't like. Me personally, I like Johnny Deaton. I think it would be great for him to be in the Senate. Breaking, Visa published a report about tokenized deposits with HSBC and 2 use cases. One of them is for settling Visa card payments. Ripple is working with HSBC, and there are rumors that payment giant Visa is also secretly working with Ripple, XRP, HSBC, and Visa. No matter how you look at this, Visa and Ripple and HSBC and countless others, it's one massive network that's been forming, and it's been happening for quite a while now. It's been all coming together, and I've been pointing it out ever since 2022. But they also go on to talk about tokenized deposits. So tokenized deposits allow commercial institutions to bring efficiency to existing settlement processes and innovate new use cases. realizing these benefits will require development of interoperability between tokenized deposits from different banks. What's going to move these tokenized deposits? What if you have to utilize them? How do you get them from one place to another? No matter how you look at this, somewhere in this is the XRP ledger and most likely XRP. Mass adoption is coming. Now, David's been saying this for a while, and he says it here again. Take a listen.
We're starting to see that turn, whether it's blockchain politics becoming an issue in the election in the United States, whether it's the Bitcoin ETFs and the ETFs launching, stable coins, institutional projects that are enabling DeFi ecosystems on the blockchain. We're starting to see that path to mass adoption really happen. We're not the only people who know about blockchain anymore, right? It used to be that the only people who knew about blockchain or cared about, crypto were the people who were in the space. But there's people in the finance space now, people in computer science. They all understand what's happening here. And that's exactly what led to mass adoption with the internet.
I think we're on track for mass adoption, just like it happened with the internet. I think David's right, because I've done countless research on this for such a long period of time now, and I watched the momentum grow. I watched these financial institutions mention blockchain, mention crypto, talk about tokenization. We see it happening right now with BlackRock. Like I said, they're not here for Bitcoin. They are here for utility. They are here because they know a new financial system is coming. They're only using Bitcoin to onboard the normies. And then they're either going to shift them into utility or they're going to be stuck in Bitcoin forever when the price plummets. In 2024, at least one major retailer is going to put FedNow to the test. This comes from Smoke. I would want to know which retailer this is, but they've been saying this for a while, and I'm waiting for that to happen. Because once that happens, once you get one major retailer, all the other retailers will jump on board very quick. Because if they don't, they're going to end up being left behind. Bank of China goes under. China's banking sector is facing a full-scale crisis. In just 1 week, 40 banks disappeared, absorbed into larger institutions. So it's already happening in China, what's going to happen here in the United States. It's just a matter of time, because this is part of the Great Reset. They have to consolidate the banks. It's easier to onboard a handful of banks to a CBDC. When the next crisis happens, and it will, we won't be getting stimulus checks in the mail or direct deposits without a digital ID. They will tell you it's to cut down on fraud and scams, but it is to get your information put into the system. The same time that the crisis shows up, the solution will show up. CBDC also. And most likely, the stimulus will be in the form of a digital dollar or a government-issued stablecoin. They are one and the same. The new system is almost ready. If I had to put a timeline on it, I would say 12 to 24 months until it goes live. I would hold these ISO cryptocurrencies before I stashed away worthless dollars. This is a worldwide event, so every country will require this soon. We already see most countries pushing towards digital ID already. And this is not going to stop. They want to make sure every single person has a digital ID. Even when you get a digital wallet eventually, and everyone's going to have to get one of those also, they will require a digital ID. Everything is headed in this direction. And the whole world is in this together. No matter what country you come from, we are all in this together. It's the same reason I keep telling you, invest in these cryptocurrencies. Because I want you to get rich before this happens, before a CBDC goes live. I'll talk more about that in another video. But you know, when you look at the price of XRP sitting here just above 43 cents, it's really hard to believe that at some point XRP is going to become the #1 cryptocurrency. But it's going to happen. You know, I think Bitcoin has to fall by design, because right now, if you look at the way everything is shifting, it's all shifting away from Bitcoin. Even in the crypto space, you know, there used to be a time where Bitcoin maxis would be everywhere, trying to convince people to get in the Bitcoin. You don't see that as much anymore. And I think that shift started back in like the end of 2021, going into 2022. Sure, everybody was excited about the halving, but it didn't live up to the hype that people were putting on it. And I think a lot of people lost interest in Bitcoin because of that. And most likely a lot of Bitcoin maxis already sold their Bitcoin once it reached a new all-time high earlier this year. But you know, once XRP goes, once it starts really moving, watch how fast the belief comes for XRP. Everybody in this space knows what XRP is capable of. They know what it's built to do. It's just that they don't want to get their money tied up in it because it goes sideways for such long periods of time. But the second it takes off, everybody's going to have it. And that's going to be a very exciting time in crypto. In fact, I've been anticipating this for so long. And it is frustrating. I get your frustration, because I'm tired of saying the same thing at the beginning of my videos every single day. It's a green day for XRP, but no price movement. XRP, we had a red day today, but we're literally down only a penny or 2 cents. For the most part, it's sideways, and then we drop a little bit. Then we go sideways, then we drop a little bit. But you know, I can only tell you what I know, and that's that XRP is eventually going to take off, and you want to be here when that happens. Don't get frustrated to the point that you sell your XRP, is what I'm saying. And in this next video I'm going to talk about talking to normies about crypto, because I think it's very important to get your family and friends in this cycle before the price starts to move, because I really think this is going to be the last major cycle for Bitcoin. I think things are going to change very fast, and you know, this might be their one shot to get rich before everything changes. I mean, before utility kicks in and they're paying much higher prices to get into XRP, because utility is also knocking at the door. But you know, until it all happens, you gotta stay patient, stay positive, so we can get rich together. With that said, I'm gonna wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.